I think it's a fair chance that if you ask members of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints to define self-reliance, they're going to mention food storage, a 72-hour kit, and some money-related issues. And that might be because of the wonderful efforts performed in the 70s and 80s through these two pamphlets. But in reality, self-reliance is that, plus all of these other facets of our temporal lives. This image, this wheel representing self-reliance, comes from two quotes found in the Leader's Guide for Self-Reliance as created by the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. The first quote by Spencer W. Kimball reads, "The Church and its members are commanded to be self-reliant and independent. The responsibility for each person's social, emotional, spiritual, physical, or economic well-being first rests upon himself, second upon his family, and third upon the Church if he is a faithful member thereof." The second quote by Elder Dieter F. Uchtdorf reads, "The Lord's way of self-reliance involves in a balanced way many facets of life, including education, health, employment, family, finances, and spiritual strength." In these two quotes, these are the words that stood out. They were gathered and then organized into a way that would better visualize the overall objective. Gaps were filled in. For example, if health and financial had subcategories, so should family. Emergency preparedness for all types of disasters qualifies for achieving self-reliance and independence, so that too was brought in. And though not mentioned, time and organization were inserted because, well, you can't achieve any of these other objectives if you don't have the time or are organized. They're kind of like steps 1 and 2. Then, considering the remaining words, balance and spiritual, organize this list into a circle to represent balance. 5 categories and 12 subcategories, with Christ in the middle to illustrate that these principles all come through our Savior. Now, the reason why personal finance and emergency preparedness were highlighted years ago and not the others was because those were the areas that needed attention. Back then, divorces were rare, families were intact, people were more physically fit, emotionally sound, and not so busy. But today, it's different in every single category. All of these categories are under attack. And an explanation for that may be found in a 2015 quote by Boyd K. Packer, also referenced in the 2024 Come Follow Me manual, which says, "Largely because of television, instead of looking over the great and spacious building, we are, in effect, living inside of it. This is the fate of your generation. You are living in that great and spacious building." Who would have thought that the path leading to the tree of life would take us right through the great and spacious building, and that our cell phones, laptops, and TVs, well, they'd be the portals to those philosophies. So, unlike the spiritual and conduct portions of the gospel that we study all the time, when it comes to the self-reliant portion, we have a lot to learn as we are all affected more than we realize.